There are people who speak very little, but in their silence, entire worlds are born. They notice what others miss. They see the tiny details, the fleeting emotions, the unspoken truths that hang in the air, and sometimes that makes them feel deeply alone. They are the quiet observers, the ones who listen more than they speak, whose minds are always churning, always connecting the dots. For these individuals, thinking isn't a task. It's like breathing, effortless, constant, and essential for life. Their minds are a rich tapestry woven from observations and reflections. They see metaphors everywhere. A falling leaf becomes a lesson on letting go. A stranger's fleeting glance tells a story of a life lived, and the way shadows dance on a wall speaks of the interplay between light and darkness. They don't just see a tree. They see the resilience in its gnarled roots, the history in its rings, and the life it gives to the world around it. Because their inner world is so vibrant, casual conversations can often feel shallow, almost like a foreign language. Small talk about the weather or weekend plans can feel unsatisfying because they re-ovate searching for something deeper, for a genuine connection that goes beyond the surface. They crave conversations that explore ideas, dreams, and the hidden corners of the soul. This isn't arrogance. It's a fundamental need to connect on a level that feels authentic and meaningful to them. They're not just listening to your words. They're trying to understand the feelings and thoughts behind them. From a psychological perspective, this tendency is often linked to what scientists call high-trait introspection. It's a natural inclination to turn inward, to examine one's own thoughts and feelings with a fine-toothed comb. Their brains' default mode network the part responsible for daydreaming, and envisioning the future is exceptionally active, even when they're supposed to be focused on the outside world. A part of their mind is always wandering, exploring, and making connections. It never fully switches off. This leads to a powerful skill, metacognition. Simply put, they think about their thinking. They analyze why they feel a certain way, question the origins of their beliefs, and dissect their own mental processes. This constant self-analysis is a remarkable gift. It fosters self-awareness, empathy, and a profound understanding of human nature. But it can also be a quiet burden. Being constantly aware of the gears turning in your own mind can be exhausting, creating a sense of being trapped in a labyrinth of thoughts with no exit in sight. This profound depth often comes with a sense of loneliness and a unique set of challenges. Deep thinkers frequently feel misunderstood. They yearn for real, substantive connection, but find that most interactions stay safely on the surface. They'll offer a thought-provoking idea, only to be met with blank stares or a quick change of subject. This can be incredibly isolating, making them feel like they're speaking a language no one else understands. They also feel everything with an almost painful intensity. Joy is ecstatic, but pain is devastating. The beauty of a sunset can move them to tears, but so can the cruelty they witness in the world. They experience a full spectrum of emotion all at once, and it can be overwhelming. And when there's no one who can meet them in that place of emotional depth, when they can't share the intensity of their feelings, they often retreat inward. This retreat can lead to a dangerous cycle of overthinking. The mind, left to its own devices, starts to spin in circles. Questions that others might dismiss in an instant can weigh heavily on them for days, weeks, or even years. Why did that person say that? What is the true meaning of my life? Am I doing enough? This endless analysis can lead to anxiety and a sense of paralysis, where the sheer weight of their thoughts makes it difficult to act. The world becomes a complex puzzle, and they feel an immense pressure to solve it all by themselves. Yet, within this challenging depth lies a treasure trove of hidden strengths. These are the gifts that deep thinkers bring to the world, often from the shadows. Their capacity for feeling everything so intensely translates into profound empathy. They don't just sympathize with others. They can truly feel what others are going through, even the emotions people try to hide. They notice the slight tremor in a voice, the sadness behind a smile, the unspoken fear in someone's eyes. This makes them incredible friends, partners, and healers. Their constantly churning minds are also exceptionally good at pattern recognition. They can connect seemingly unrelated ideas, events, and pieces of information to see the bigger picture that no one else notices. This ability allows them to foresee problems before they arise, identify opportunities that are invisible to others, and understand complex systems with intuitive ease. This unique combination fuels their greatest strength, creative insight. Deep thinkers are the world's innovators, artists, and quiet problem solvers. They are the ones who come up with groundbreaking ideas, create art that touches the soul, and devise elegant solutions to stubborn problems. Their contributions might not always be loud or celebrated, but they quietly change the world for the better, often without seeking any credit. If you are one of these people, if this description resonates deep within your soul, please know this: your depth is not a flaw. It is not something to be fixed or suppressed. It is your greatest and most defining strength. In a world that often prizes speed over substance and noise over silence, your ability to think and feel deeply is a rare and precious gift. Protect your energy. It's okay to say no to conversations that drain you. It's okay to need time alone to recharge and process your thoughts. Seek out the few who can meet you in the deep end, the other souls who appreciate depth and authenticity. They are out there, and finding them will feel like coming home. The world desperately needs thinkers and feelers like you, even if it doesn't always say it out loud. You are the ones who bring meaning, beauty, and compassion to our collective experience. So please, take care of your beautiful mind. If this resonated with you, you are not alone. Thank you for watching.